Okay, good morning. January 15th, Thursday. We'll do a little AM recap. Not too much this morning in terms of individual catalyst, but market-wise, we did have a few. Trump easing his conversation on Iran in terms of an invasion. Some Bitcoin headlines coming around. I guess the bill that is being trying to be passed in Congress, CEO of Coinbase does not like. So Bitcoin names gapping down slightly. Couple low floats here or there. Yesterday's ROLR put in a nice day one, holding 2-day view up for now. I think this will be in play day two. You could play the ranges. Probably a 10 or 15 point range. I don't have levels. I just do price action, momentum, scalps in these names. The other low float, which would be a day one, SPHL. We got. So I got 400,000 shares. That might be the lowest I've seen. 40 million shares pre-market. A 400,000 float. So this one likely to go limit up, limit down, be a little crazy. Again, scalping momentum. Yesterday we played in ROLR some of the halt resumes off the open where it goes limit down. Failure to go any lower. On zooming out on the daily chart here, that was a really good buy. But even when you're zoomed in the first half an hour and it's got like a 3-4 point range, we got chopped in this. I did not get any of that move in the afternoon. Scalped a little bit here and there, but we were buying that off of a pretty decent setup. So just thinking about that for this one. SPHL, we'll see. It's all just scalps and momentum, and oftentimes you don't get the whole move, so that's okay. Day one earnings, TSM, really a blowout report from what I saw, and the whole sector gapping up, and all-time highs. So if you can get a pullback on this thing, that would be great. Maybe you don't get it, and you got to chase, but day one earnings for me haven't been that stellar. You can poke around and get some move to moves a little bit, but this would be one to come back to if it doesn't break 350 and stays in a range for a day or two. That would be a nice day three. Let the big players step in and join them when it happens. Silver, wow, disappointing silver. So you get the move after hours, which happened the first time when it went parabolic into 70. You get a 10% gap down. 85 was kind of my level to really get involved with, and was just shy of that. Didn't put anything on. You got a nice move. That's a little disappointing, but maybe we can be backside now and keep a safer trade going, and short pops from here or there. And on a similar context, SNDK, I've been in short. So for an example, I have a video here talking about two different ways of handling these overextensions. One would be to let it get gappy, A plus overextension type setup, let it roll, and then fade the right side of the V and short pops, that kind of thing. The other thing is to build into a short, cycle around shares, cash flow the thing, hedge with options if you have to. And I did that on SNDK. I get the gap up going against me this morning, and I didn't do that in silver, and that went in the favor of the short. So kind of funny when things happen like that. But SNDK is still, I think, a really good setup. And I'm, like I said, 390 price average, cycling out shares, and happy to keep doing that. This is a swing for me. I know a couple traders that are long, looking for 415, and obviously on the daily, this is a really nice breakout, and I think slowing down a little bit. Yeah, so IBIT, Bitcoin, Mr. I don't have anything actionable on this. Mr. is sentimentally a little bit behind, so I can look at short to pop into 2-day VWAP there or something. And that's it. Ruslan, you got anything? Yeah, TSM should be good enough for a couple moves here or there. So that's it. We'll see what happens at the open.